Hello everybody, Joe Clone here, back again with another LEGO Star Wars minifigure review video. In today's video, it's going to be another review slash comparing video. So today we will be reviewing slash comparing all of my Anakin Skywalker slash Darth Vader minifigures I currently have in my LEGO Star Wars collection. I did this with my Obi-Wans first, recording-wise. I don't know where it's going to land post-wise, but I did this with my Obi-Wan minifigures that I have in my collection. And I was like, I got way more Anakin and Darth Vader minifigures than Obi-Wan, so gotta do that, and that is why we are here today. And this is, like I said, since Anakin and Darth Vader are literally the same person, there's going to be Anakin minifigures in this video, as you can see. Also, other Darth Vaders, custom ones that I have made, purist custom ones that I have made. There's no knockoff ones here, but there are some purist customs that I have made, and I have backstories for them and reasons for why they are even in existence today, because we got some real obscure Darth Vaders here, if you're not already looking at them. I know. But without further ado, let's get into it. In this video, it's a little different from how I did it with my Obi-Wans. I'm going to go from Anakin since I have more figures here, I'm going to go from Anakin youngest to oldest, and then my customs at the end. That's how we're going to go. So if we're doing it that way, we're going to start with Anakin before he's even a Jedi. Kid Anakin. This minifigure is from the pod race set that came with Sebulba's pod racer and Anakin's pod racer. My voice is changing tone because I want to say that set was from 2012, but it might be from 2011. I don't really know for sure. I'm going to say 2012. He is from 2012. What makes this... I honestly hate Kid Anakin minifigures, but I will say what's nice about this one is it actually has a awesome face print on it. It has two. That's the normal one that's on so many of them, but this one with the goggles is actually so awesome, and I'm probably going to use it for a purist custom minifigure in the near future. So better get your pod races in, Annie. You don't got a lot left. But the printing is, other than the face print, which is immaculate, it's really just generic for Kid Anakin minifigures, and he's a short minifigure, so that's really about it. Kind of boring, but don't worry, it gets even better from here. This is where the fun begins. Let's go to the next minifigure. Our next LEGO Anakin Skywalker minifigure is Anakin from Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. This Anakin minifigure came from the legendary Palpatine's Arrest set. Thankfully, I have all the figures from that set still, except CC10. I have no idea where he is. I've been looking for him since I started doing videos on this channel. Sorry about that, but Anakin, like I said, comes from the Palpatine's Arrest set. The only one. There's been rumor. I hesitated on that because there's been rumors that they're going to do a new one, but haven't... Not in the next two waves, but I'm rambling. Great. This is probably my favorite Anakin figure ever. And me, like an idiot, I tested the limits of, my biggest gripe with LEGO, 2010 brown and dark red paint, and I snapped his legs. The original ones came with a awesome print on them, but I snapped them, but thankfully I salvaged the figure by just putting black legs on, and it honestly looks great still. The torso is so good. Like I said, this is my favorite LEGO Anakin Skywalker minifigure that they've ever made, and since I cracked the legs and he's already not how he came out of the box, I gave him a gold hand for the robot. Obviously, Anakin's robot hand. I think it looks so good. Face print, best Anakin face print of all time. Look at the expression, all the scars printed on a great Anakin minifigure, and what's great about this one is he even has when he turns to the dark side and he gets the Sith crazed eyes. So nice. Not, you don't get the yellow, but you could tell that Anakin is pissed off in this sort of face right here, and it just looks so good. This is a great, like I said, my favorite Anakin Skywalker minifigure in Lego form. Great minifigure. Comes with a cape, has awesome back printing. That's about it. I didn't want to wrinkle the cape there, but that is Anakin Skywalker, and unfortunately, he does not secure the high ground, and, well, let's go to the next minifigure. And since I'm not going in order of the figures being released, I'm going in Anakin's lifetime. We go from episode 3 to episode 1 to the GOAT, Darth Vader, right here. This is the 2008 Lego minifigure version. I actually don't have any before 2008. I actually got this one from the Darth Vader's TIE Advanced set from that year. Legendary set. My poor TIE Advanced is in smithereens, and it's been like that for even before I moved here. So sad, but I'm glad I have the Darth Vader figure still. To me, this is the OG Vader. I always saw him in the Lego Star Wars games and stuff like that, and he's just the OG. I've had him for so long. One of the first, honestly, the first Lego villain minifigure of any genre I ever owned. Named villain, not like stormtroopers, named villain, like big villain. And one of the first Lego Star Wars minifigures I ever owned. So this one's very, very special to me. The torso print, in my opinion, it's still my favorite. I love it. It's perfect. It gives you that nostalgic feel, and also just is highly detailed. As you can see, the different colors and the lights and the different textures on buttons and stuff. Very nice torso. No leg printing, no arm printing. This helmet mold is coveted by Lego Star Wars fans. We love the old Darth Vader helmet. I don't hate the new one. I don't. Something about the old one is so nostalgic and just classic and just brings me back, man. I love this helmet. Awesome. The face print, so good. I've always loved it. A rare thing in Lego. Lego doesn't print blood on minifigures often, but if we look at our Vader here, you could actually see the gashes of the scars have sort of red, sort of blood scabs on them, which is an insane detail. Insane. This is my favorite Vader face, hands down. I could tell you that I don't like the new one. Great printed face there for Vader here. And he comes with a cape, obviously. Almost dropped him there, but the GOAT, one of my favorite minifigures in my entire collection. Very special to me. But let's move on to the next Darth Vader. And our next Darth Vader Lego minifigure we have here in front of us is also from 2008, actually released before the one we just went over. But this is the battle damaged Darth Vader from the legendary Rogue Shadow Force Unleashed set. I have Starkiller from that set as well. I actually found him this year. I lost this minifigure for so long. You could actually go, that video was a while ago. You could go back on my channel and watch that Lego lot video. Whew, the value there. But this is honestly one of the coolest Darth Vader minifigures ever made officially by Lego. I know it's crazy that this is an official minifigure. It's honestly the only battle damaged Darth Vader minifigure ever made by Lego. And again, 2008. This guy is almost 10 years old. And they have never made one like this since. Obviously, the main draw of this minifigure, why he's also one of the most valuable Lego Star Wars minifigures ever. He only came in that one set in 2008, but he's battle damaged. Look at the printed broken helmet on the face there. Amazing. I don't have the helmet piece, which is unfortunate, but I just use one of these newer, since the new Darth Vader helmets are molded in two pieces. I just use the bottom piece of the newer ones, and I just think it looks fantastic. Like, I think it looks even better than the original helmet. So awesome looking. But we still get the scars, still get the expression. It's so cool. The torso is great. We have the ripped suit, his skin exposed there, the wires all out of whack at the panel in the middle there. So cool. We've never seen a Vader like this. I added this leg as well because it just gave you a gray leg, which is implying that this part of the suit was ripped and Vader has robot legs. I just think it adds that much more to it. It looks so good. No arm printing, but it's not needed. Or the back printing with this figure. It's not needed because look at all this printing in the front here. So great. That is why this is one of the rarest. It might be, other than Chrome Vader, but it might be the rarest Lego Darth Vader minifigure out there. Like I said, other than Chrome Vader and the Light Up Vader. So, very cool. I am ecstatic that I have him. So happy. But let's move on to the next Darth Vader minifigure. We just went over this Darth Vader, but I just have to give an honorable mention because I mentioned Chrome Vader. Now, Chrome Vader was randomly put in the anniversary edition sets from 2009 because I think in 2009 they were celebrating the 20-year. Or no, it's right. I'm such an idiot. They were celebrating the 10-year anniversary of Lego Star Wars in 2009. So for that anniversary, they put Chrome Vader randomly, a random amount in a random amount of sets that were on shelves from that year. This is the This is not the. This is the Tantive IV set from 2009, the anniversary edition, and I have mine still sealed. This is one of the sets as a kid I didn't open. I do not know why. But it's an honorable mention here because Chrome Vader could be in here, guys. Chrome Vader could be in this box. I have no idea, but he could be in here. And it's the only thing that tempts me from even slightly wanting to open it. It's the only thing that tempts me, because Chrome Vader could be in here. But I just thought that was an honorable mention because I could have Chrome Vader. But let's go to the next minifigure. Next Lego Darth Vader minifigure on our list is the current style. Now they switched over to this style opposed to the old classic style, whereas the helmet was one molded piece. To this new style, they switched to this in 2015, and the main big, other than the immaculate printing, the main big difference and controversy of this style is the fact that the helmet is two molded pieces opposed to one. Now, I actually, like I said, I don't hate it. I really don't. There's just something about the older one that is just more nostalgic to me, and yeah, it's sort of like the hood. The old hood style and the new hood style. I don't like one better than the other. There's certain things about the both of them that I just love. And I just like having that all these Darth Vader minifigures to see that evolution. I think it's very cool. But this is that new style, the current style. I just showed you the helmet. It's obviously more detailed. There's a bit more depth to it. And, yeah, I just gave you my opinion on it. I'm not going to ramble on the helmet for the whole video. The torso print is fantastic. I still like the older style, but here's where it wins. All the rest of the printing all around is the best ever. The arm printing is literally immaculate. Look at the definition in the lines there, the texture, the shininess of the silver. Back printing there, even up top, the silver of the suit. On the back of the neck there, printed so good, which they didn't have to do that because Vader wears a cape most times, and they did. And the leg printing is fantastic. It is so good. This is probably the best printed Lego Darth Vader minifigure that Lego has ever officially made, and I'm glad. That's the one thing I gotta say, Lego. You gotta stop putting him in every Imperial set that you release, because there's two. Like, I already have two of them, and I don't even like get that many Imperial era or prequel era sets. But you gotta just cool off. You're gonna make him way too common. Just cool off. He's Vader. He doesn't have to show up everywhere. He shows up when he needs to show up. But great minifigure. Very happy to have him. And like I said, I'm happy to have two because I was able to make some great customs, which you will see right now. Okay, and this is the first purist custom Vader on our sort of, I was going to say list, but in this video in general, this is a purist custom by me. Let's just go over the figure, and then I'll tell you the backstory behind my decisions for which parts I put on this minifigure. He has the new style helmet for a specific reason that you will see very quickly, but I just went over that so you know what the new style helmet looks like. But he has the original classic Clone Wars style torso print that the original Clone Wars Lego Anakin minifigures had. And he has with that, he has the new style printed Vader legs, no printed arms. He has one red lightsaber and a chrome hilted blue lightsaber. Oh yes, and he also has the gold robot hand exposed. Now that I've gone over all of the parts on this minifigure, the reason why I chose all those parts, and you could see he's not really wearing a full suit. He's really only wearing the helmet because in whatever universe that this Darth Vader is from, everything happened the same way it happened in the normal Star Wars universe, except in this universe, Obi-Wan injured him severely, but only his head. The rest of his body was intact. Only his head took severe damage, and he almost died, but thankfully, due to the cyborg-esque helmet, only the helmet, because again, the rest of his body is completely fine, he's able to survive, and he is very powerful because he has most of his body still intact, other than his face and his hand, obviously. And I chose the newer style helmet because if I wanted him to fight with the helmet off, you have this bottom piece, which just looks fantastic when it's off, and I have the Emperor's Shuttle set from 2012 or 2011, Anakin Skywalker, torn up head print. This is right after he fought Obi-Wan, and it works perfectly for this purist custom character that I have created. I can't believe I actually got that in a competent manner, but oh yeah, he wields a blue and a red because he turned for a bit and then turned back and became a Jedi again. So that is why he wields both. Anakin's always done things his own way, so he brings the red lightsaber to the good side. I love this purist custom. I have him in front of all my clones with my normal Anakin, but I have more customs, so let's move on to the next one. Oh yeah, I know you were looking at this one in the intro. Let me get him on a good angle for you because this is the infamous Shark Vader. I've had this custom minifigure for so long. I made this when I was a little kid. This is a Darth Vader from a universe where Anakin wasn't a human. He was a humanoid shark species. Hence, Shark Vader. He's Darth Vader in every way except he is a humanoid shark. He wears the suit just on his chest here, which allows him to breathe any atmospheric oxygen, air, anything. He could breathe anywhere because of the cyborg suit. Yes, I know it's rocky, but that's what I always said as a little kid, so that's what I'm going to say now to keep it true to the story. He uses the did I say 2008? Yeah, he uses the 2008 Darth Vader torso, because I think I had 3 of them. I only have 1 now, but other than battle damage. But he uses the 2008 style Darth Vader torso, and the shark head and legs come from the classic Atlantis sets. I don't know what year they're from, but they're very, very old, and I love that theme as a kid. I have so many of these shark guys. And I love Shark Vader. He was always a very evil villain in whatever story I was playing out with my Legos as a kid, and I'm very happy that I still have him today, and that he made it in this video because he is a Darth Vader, just from a different universe. But that is Shark Vader. Let's move on to the next Darth Vader. And our next custom Darth Vader minifigure we have here. Again, all the customs were purist and by me, but this is sort of the short end of the stick Darth Vader. But I like him anyway because he's an amalgamation of the newer style Darth Vader with the torso and arms, and the older style Darth Vader, which is the plain black legs, and the classic one mold helmet. And yeah, I actually have him in Luke's land speeder from 2008 or 2010 with the special edition metal Luke Skywalker, and they're just cruising around together. But I see this Darth Vader as he's not a Jedi, he's not a Sith, he kind of just went on and did his own thing, and that's why he looks how he does. And yeah, in reality, he has no backstory. I just made that on the spot. This is really just because I used a bunch of the parts from him to make customs like we've seen in this video, but he is a Darth Vader that I have in my collection, so that is why he had to be in this video. Let's move on to the next Darth Vader minifigure, if you could call it that. And I laughed at the end of the last clip. Our last Darth Vader minifigure is Anakin Scorpion. I have no idea why, guys. I don't know. I had an extra Darth Vader helmet. I have so many spare Scorpions. I don't know how. I just put a Darth Vader helmet on him. And yeah, he's from a you want the story on the spot? It's not on the spot because I've just thought about this for comedy. This Darth Vader is from a universe where everyone's a Scorpion. Boom, done. And yeah, he's just a Scorpion wearing a Darth Vader helmet. He is said to be more powerful than Darth Jar Jar. Who knows? That would be a chilling battle. But Darth Scorpion, to round out the list, let's go to a final lineup. And honestly, this might be the most menacing final lineup I've ever done here on this channel. Look at all the Darth Vaders here. Even Pod Racer Anakin is pissed off. And don't you dare mess with Anakin Scorpion. God. But it really is. They all look menacing and badass together. Like, this crew is all business. Let me just give you a final zoom. And I know this wasn't a real true comparison. I sort of just went my own way. But again, it's still cool to see all the different versions of Darth Vader I have. And the evolution of the official ones. And they all just look great. Like, I love these minifigures so much. They're some of my favorite in my collection. All of them, literally. And just happy to have them. Darth Vader's like top 3 favorite villains ever for me. And he's not even really a villain. He's more so like an anti-hero. And he's the GOAT. Like, he enters a room anywhere, on any media, and you know. It's business. But as you know, just a simple man trying to make my way in the universe. And I thank you for joining me on the journey. That's a review / comparison. Got more Lego content on the way. Lego Marvel, Lego Star Wars. If you like what you see, give me a follow, give me a like, or just give me a view. I'll see you in the next one, and peace.